communities on Earth. Their way of life has remained unchanged for thousands of years, offering a glimpse into the ancient traditions of humankind. Where the Hadzabe live and sleep, the Hadzabe are nomadic, meaning they do not have permanent homes. Instead, they build simple shelters made from branches, leaves, and grass. These huts provide protection from the sun and wind but allow them to move freely as they follow food sources. Crescent moon at night, families gather around the fire, sharing stories under a sky full of stars. They sleep on animal hides or soft leaves, completely in tune with nature's rhythm. Join the Hadzabe in their daily life sun-with-face morning hunt. As the sun rises, the Hadzabe men set out with their handmade bows and poisoned arrows. They track animals like antelopes, warthogs, and even birds, using skills passed down for generations. Hunting is not just about food, it's a way of life. Foraging with the women, while the men hunt, Hadzabe women gather wild fruits, tubers, and honey. They know exactly where to find the best natural foods, working in harmony with the land. Fire cooking over an open fire. There are no modern stoves or spices here, just pure, natural cooking. Meat is roasted directly on the flames, and tubers are lightly charred. Honey is eaten straight from the comb, making every meal fresh and organic. Experience the Hadzabe spirit musical notes, music and dance. The Hadzabe love to sing and dance around the fire, celebrating their way of life. Their songs tell stories of hunts, nature, and their deep connection to the earth. A life of freedom. There is no concept of ownership or money in Hadzabe culture. They live freely, sharing everything they have. Their way of life is built on trust, respect, and survival skills that modern society has forgotten. This is more than a visit, it's a journey back in time, to a life in perfect harmony with nature. Come and Hadzabe hunting techniques. The ancient art of survival and tradition. The Hadzabe tribe, one of the last true hunter-gatherer societies in Africa, has mastered the art of hunting over thousands of years. Living in the dry savannas around Lake Eyasi in northern Tanzania, they depend almost entirely on hunting for survival. Unlike other African tribes that have transitioned to agriculture or livestock herding, the Hadzabe still live off the land as their ancestors did, maintaining a lifestyle deeply connected to nature. Hunting is not just about acquiring food for the Hadzabe, it is a spiritual and cultural practice, a skill passed down from fathers to sons through hands-on experience. Boys as young as 5 start joining hunting trips, watching their fathers and uncles track, stalk, and take down prey. This early exposure ensures that every Hadzabe man grows into a highly skilled hunter, capable of providing for his community. The hunting traditions of the Hadzabe, a father's legacy to his son. For the Hadzabe, hunting is both a rite of passage and a daily necessity. Boys are introduced to hunting at an early age, first as observers, then as participants in small hunts, and finally, as independent hunters. Their fathers and other elders patiently teach them the secrets of the bush, such as identifying animal tracks, learning to read the size, shape, and freshness of footprints to determine the type and age of the animal. Understanding animal behavior, recognizing movement patterns, feeding habits, and resting spots of prey. Using the wind and scent to their advantage, knowing how to position themselves downwind to avoid detection. Developing patience and stealth, moving slowly and silently through the bush to get close to prey without being noticed. Perfecting bow and arrow techniques, learning how to aim accurately and release arrows with precision. The elders pass down these skills not just through training, but also through storytelling. Around the fire at night, young boys listen to tales of legendary hunts, learning valuable lessons about bravery, respect for nature, and the importance of only taking what is needed. The traditional hunting weapons and tools of the Hadzabe do not use modern hunting equipment like rifles or traps. Instead, they rely on handmade weapons, crafted using materials found in their environment. These include traditional bow and poisoned arrows. Their bows are carved from durable wood, while arrows are carefully crafted with sharp tips, often coated in poison extracted from the desert rose plant, Adenium obesum. This ensures that even if the arrow does not cause an immediate fatal wound, the poison will paralyze the prey. Stone-tipped spears, although not as commonly used as bows, spears are sometimes employed for hunting larger game such as buffalo or antelope. Fire as a hunting tool. In some cases, the Hadzabe use controlled fire to smoke out small animals from their H. Some Hadzabe hunters carry special sticks or use old animal bones to interpret movement in the bush, predicting where prey will be. For the hunting process, a day in the life of a Hadzabe hunter. A typical Hadzabe hunting trip follows a carefully practiced routine. Keycap 1 Early morning hunt. The best hunting time is at dawn when animals are still active, but the heat of the day has not set in. Hunters move in small groups, scanning the terrain for signs of movement. Keycap 2 Tracking and stalking the prey. The hunters read the land like a book, following footprints, broken grass, and dung trails to determine the direction of their target. Keycap 3 Choosing the right prey. The Hadzabe do not hunt at random. They focus on baboons, dik-diks, guinea fowl, bush pigs, and antelope, depending on availability. Giraffes and elephants are never hunted, as they are considered too large and dangerous. Keycap 4 The perfect shot. Once within range, the hunter takes careful aim with his bow, adjusting for distance, wind, and movement. A well-placed shot is crucial, as wounded animals can escape into the dense bush. Keycap 5 The kill and preparation. If the hunt is successful, the animal is immediately skinned and prepared. Some parts are cooked on the spot, while others are brought back to the village. Every part of the animal is used: meat for food, bones for tools, and skins for clothing. Keycap 6 Sharing the hunt. Meat is never kept for personal use. Everything is shared with the entire community, reinforcing the Hadzabe's strong sense of unity and cooperation. Fire hunting and sustainability. Living in harmony with nature. Unlike commercial hunting, the Hadzabe practice sustainable hunting. They never overhunt and only take what is needed for immediate survival. Since they do not store large amounts of meat, they do not kill more than they can eat. Their deep respect for nature ensures that wildlife populations remain stable, and they never waste any part of the animal. The Hadzabe do not hunt for profit, they do not sell animal skins or meat. Their lifestyle is purely subsistence-based, relying on balance rather than exploitation. Hadzabe hunting in the modern world, challenges and adaptation. Despite their remarkable skills and deep connection to nature, the Hadzabe face increasing challenges, encroaching farmlands, deforestation. As Tanzania develops, land once rich with wildlife is being converted into farmland, making hunting more difficult. Government restrictions, conservation efforts. Some hunting practices are now restricted due to conservation laws, forcing the Hadzabe to adapt their hunting techniques. Tourism and cultural exchange. While some Hadzabe resist change, others engage with tourists, offering demonstrations of their hunting skills in exchange for food, tools, or small payments. Final thoughts. Would you join the Hadzabe on a hunt? Hunting is at the core of Hadzabe identity, a skill passed down through countless generations, shaping their
Lima kok. Lima kok.
Kuam.
Haba ba ko yan. Sige ko ano ba. Sige ba kan. Sige kan.
Ako tabo ota atho na paana ko. Hiki.
A father's legacy to his son, the Hadzabe hunting tradition. For the Hadzabe tribe, hunting is more than just a means of survival, it is a sacred tradition, a skill passed down through generations, and a defining aspect of their identity. Fathers play a crucial role in teaching their sons the art of the hunt, ensuring that the ancient knowledge of tracking, stealth, and survival continues to thrive in an ever-changing world. From an early age, Hadzabe boys accompany their fathers on hunting trips, observing the intricate techniques that have allowed their people to survive for thousands of years. These lessons are not just about how to kill an animal, they are about respecting nature, understanding the land, and embracing the role of a provider. Learning the skills of a hunter as soon as a Hadzabe boy is old enough to walk long distances, his father begins to introduce him to the world of hunting. The training is gradual, beginning with small tasks and progressing toward independent hunting. Tracking animals, the boy learns how to identify footprints, broken branches, and disturbed soil, reading the land like a book to follow prey. Recognizing animal behavior, he observes how animals move, feed, and react to danger. This knowledge is crucial for successful hunting. The importance of silence and stealth, Hadzabe hunters move like shadows, stepping lightly to avoid alerting prey. The father teaches his son to control his breathing and stay patient. Mastering the bow and arrow, the Hadzabe's most important weapon is the handcrafted bow, made from local wood, and arrows often coated with poison from the desert rose plant. Boys start practicing with small targets before moving on to real hunting. Understanding the role of the wind, hunters must always stay downwind from their prey to avoid being detected by scent. Through these lessons, a Hadzabe boy transforms into a hunter, capable of providing food for his family and community. The first successful hunt. A moment of pride for every Hadzabe boy. His first successful hunt is a moment of pride. When he finally kills his first animal, whether it be a small bird, a hare, or a dik-dik, it is a celebrated milestone. His father and the other hunters acknowledge his achievement, and the meat is shared among the community. This tradition reinforces a sense of responsibility and unity, showing the boy that hunting is not just about personal success, it is about providing for others and strengthening the bonds of the tribe. A way of life under threat, despite their deep hunting traditions, the Hadzabe face challenges in today's world. Their land is shrinking due to encroaching agriculture, conservation laws, and modernization. Some Hadzabe have adapted by engaging in tourism, showcasing their skills to visitors. However, many continue to resist outside influence, holding on to their ancient ways. As long as fathers continue to pass down the knowledge of hunting, the Hadzabe will remain. Come with us and experience the incredible lifestyle of the Hadzabe Bushmen. Deep in the heart of Tanzania, near the vast wilderness of Lake Eyasi, the Hadzabe